want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't.
Okay, as always, I'm starting off with a clean face, and I went on ahead and did my eyebrows off camera. I'm using a tape to tape up the side of my eyes just so I can have a sharp line right there after I do my eyeshadow. Alright, I'm going to go in with the Morphe palette, and this is the Morphe 3502 Second Nature palette. I really love this palette because it have like all neutral tones, browns and stuff like that, and I'm more so a neutral type makeup person when it comes to doing my makeup. Anyway, I went in with the first shade. It's like a transition shade. I'm just going to put that all across my eyebrow bone. With the next shade, I'm going to use like a smaller shader brush, and I'm just going to go in my crease with the next shade. Basically, this is going to be the predominant color on my eyelid, so I'm going to pack that on quite a bit. Anyway, back to this Morphe palette. It's really pigmented, and this is my first time using a Morphe palette. I know I'm late behind the curve on it, but I highly recommend their palettes. They're inexpensive, maybe about $20, and it's really pigmented. Like, I put some on my brush, and it was a whole lot. So what I'm doing now is I went back to that first color I was using, my transition shade, just to blend out that harsh line for my second color. And I just picked up a even smaller precision brush to go deep into that crease to add some depth to it before I cut the crease. Basically, the main thing you want to remember when you're blending your eyeshadow is to go back and forth between your brushes. So keep them in line, make sure they're right in front of you so you can go back with the previous brush you used so you can blend it out and have like seamless transitions. Just like that, you just go back to the previous brush, blend out that line so you won't have a harsh line right there. Okay, I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Tan Sand and the flat matte brush to cut my crease. One rule of thumb is you want to put the concealer at the bottom of your lid and look up just to get an imprint right there so you can get a perfect cut crease each time, and you can make sure both sides are equal. Just put some at the bottom of your lid, look up, and they'll use an imprint. It'll leave like an imprint mark, and you basically trace that, and that's kind of like a shortcut, cheat way to getting a good cut crease. It's my first time using this concealer, and I highly recommend it. It's a thick consistency, and it's really good with cut creases. At first, I was using the MAC paint pot, and I really didn't like it because it was kind of smudgy, like it was real soft, too soft to where I couldn't get a real sharp cut crease, and that is the main objective to getting that cut crease done right. You want to make sure it's sharp and precise just so it can, look right. Next, I'm going to get a little small brush with some of my setting powder on it to put over top of that cut crease just to set it so it won't crease and stuff like that after I put my eyeshadow on. Next, I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette with this little shimmery gold. I really love this look. However, it took a little while for me to pack it onto my crease, so you want to make sure you're taking your time with this. Also, this color, I guess because it's kind of shimmery, it had a little fallout. So after I did my eyeshadow, I had to clean up on my face, and that's a main reason why I don't do my foundation first, because if you have fallout on your eyeshadow, or if you plan on wearing eyeshadow period, you don't want it to fall on the full face, because how you going to clean it up? You're going to basically be doing your whole foundation all over again, which is a waste of time. I'm using a darker shade on the outer corners of my eyes just to get it a little depth. And I'm just going to go back and forth between the gold shimmery part and filling in my outer corners to make sure that's done right. Alright, now it's time for skin. I'm using the Baby Skin by Maybelline. pore eraser, just because I've been having some breakouts this week and my pores are really big. So I use that to give me a matte finish and a smooth face. I'm also trying a new foundation. It's the Clinique 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in the color Amber. And it comes with like a wand, kind of like a lip gloss type wand. And actually, I like this foundation because I was having some breakouts, and it's a 2-in-1 with the foundation and concealer. And once I put it on, you couldn't even tell that I had any breakouts at all. I didn't have to put no extra color correct or anything on it. I guess because it's the concealer part within it. But I'm actually liking this foundation. This might be my new go-to foundation. So while I was filming, I realized my battery had died. So what you miss is what I put on the Shape Tape concealer up under my eyes and stuff like that. And right now, there I am blending it back out. I then went in with the black opal color as my contour. It's the color Suede Mocha. And I just put it on all the areas that I want my face to be snatched. And then I go back, of course, and blend it out with my beauty blender. I'm going to blend that all out, and then I'm going to set my face with my Luxury Powder Ben Nye in the color Banana. And I'm going to let that sit on there for a little while I finish up the eye and stuff like that. I'm trying not to talk too much on this tutorial. But anyway, I'm just trying to make sure I give you guys every detail into how I got this makeup look. Okay, after I've done my eyeliner, I came back and I just brushed it off with a big fluffy brush. I think this brush is from Real Techniques. And I just brushed all the setting powder off. Now I'm using the Lancome eyelash primer. I've used this eyelash primer before, but this one kind of had like a creamy consistency, so it was kind of different for me. But I liked it. And then I started using the Black Noir by MAC eyeliner on my waterline. I'm letting that eye primer kind of set, and once it's set, it'll get real hard. So when you put your mascara on it, it really make your lashes pop. Let me pop these little lashes on. They really just beauty supply lashes. Y'all know how I do. Nothing expensive when it comes to them lashes. You know, they sell them for like $25, and right now the way my budget set up, yeah, these beauty supply lashes is gonna do. Anyway, I'm about to put this mascara on using a MAC mascara. It has like two wands on it. One of them is really thick and this one is really thin. It's great for like under eye lashes because I like to, a lot of times I end up getting that stuff all over my skin. Now I'm going in with a blush. I think it's color Raisin. I'm just going to blend it on out right before I put my highlighter on everywhere. I pulled out the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit and I used the color Sunburst on my cheeks, and that's what I did with my highlight. Also my Cupid's bow and my nose. And then I'm going to use the lip liner Costa Riche by MAC and Ruby Woo as my lip, and that's going to be the final look. Alright, there you have it, a quick little makeup look for the holidays.
Care about the present.